damaged by a tornado that touched down yesterday in Nash County. A Pfizer representative told WNCN there are no reports of serious injuries at this time. The facility assessing the situation to determine the impact on production. The site is one of the largest sterile injectable facilities in the world, according to the company, with more than 1.4 million square feet of manufacturing space on 250 acres. Nearly 25% of all sterile injectables used in U.S. hospitals are produced there. Well, new information on that missing 11-year-old Cornelius girl, Madalena Kojikari. We'll have that story for you coming up at the bottom of the hour. Now sports with Joe Berg.
Today, PGA Tour action from the Open Championship in England gets underway from the Royal Liverpool Golf Course. Cam Smith is the defending champion. The FIFA Women's World Cup kicks off today with the United States playing Vietnam tomorrow at 9 p.m. Also tomorrow, Charlotte FC is back in action as they take on FC Dallas in League Cup group stage play.
Our forecast calls for showers and thunderstorms today, partly cloudy with a mix of sun and clouds and a high of 88. Partly cloudy, a chance of more showers and thunderstorms, the low 70. Sunny tomorrow, a chance for more rain, the high 92. Mike Jackson, WSIC News.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in to WSIC. This is On the Record with Brian Summers, but I am your guest host today, Shannon Keaton Leach, aka your homegirl, Shannon. So glad to be guest hosting for Mr. Summers today. He asked me probably last week, and oh my goodness, if you could have seen the look on my face. But hey, I'm a trooper, so I'm here. And I'm here, you know that I'm here because I didn't win that lottery. So here I am. So anyways, I'm so happy to be here. I am going to tell you, I don't know if you remember the last time I was here or maybe the time before, but I am a North Carolina realtor, broker, and I have been in real estate about a little over a year now, and I am loving it. It was something that I wanted to do over 20 years ago, and had to stop, and I can't, things come back around full circle. So now I am in it. I'm in it full time. I'm loving it. It's fulfilling and everything and more that I want it to be. I do have a guest today, somebody that I drug in here, to be with me. And she is my broker, my friend, Miss Shanika Stewart Graham. Hi, Miss Shanika.
Hi, Shannon.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good
to be here.
Yes. So, Miss Shanika is going to tell us about herself and tell us how she got into real estate.
Well, I'm Shanika Graham, and I've been doing real estate for 19 years. I started my own company 7 years ago, Stewart Graham Realty, and now we're up to 11 of us, 11 agents willing to serve you.
Yes.
I started out just wanting to help people, and it's always been a passion to help people,
Yes.
and I love it, and I'm so glad to have you a part of my team.
Absolutely.
And I just know we will do great things, helping
Yes.
people dreams come true.
Yes. And it's so funny, when I interviewed with Shanika, I messaged her and I'm like, hey, I want to interview with you. And she's like, well, okay, and it's just like we just clicked immediately. It was something, and I'm a praying person, so I went home and I prayed about it, okay, God, wherever you want me to be, that's where I'll be. So definitely everything worked out. And we have been going strong. Those 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. nights that I need help, or I needed help, especially in the beginning, and even now, I call her just as much now as I did then, and she is there for me every single time.
Yeah.
But
with real estate, every transaction is different.
It is.
So I still have questions, and I've been in the game for a long time, but I still have questions. I still call people, my friends, for different situations. So, yes, I'm always an open book.
Yes.
And I'm
You
willing to help. Always willing to help.
Always, and I appreciate you.
Yes.
So when you first started out, when you first started your own firm, how it was just you? Did you have anybody else start immediately with you?
Well, when I first started, I went into this thinking it was just gonna be me. And what gave me the dream of starting my own is because we have a restaurant
Right.
in Hickory, Captain's Galley Seafood in Hickory.
And it is, let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all that this food is good, this food is good.
Yeah.
It is. So, and she's very modest.
Yeah.
Because I did not know that her and her husband owned a restaurant until I don't know when. It was some time.
Yeah.
But she was like, something restaurant, and I'm like, what did you say?
Yes, I am. I'm very modest, and and Shannon is the opposite. She brings me out, and she has brought me out in this last year, and I really appreciate it because I did need to come out. But when I first started, and I thought about because we owned the restaurant, I was like, you know what? I can do this. I'm getting my own business. I can do this. So, yes, I did start out by myself at first. But like a month later, an agent joined me, Liz Ellis. And she's been with me the entire time.
Wow.
And then just gradually people started coming. So, yes.
And it was also calm until I just fell.
Yes.
There I am.
Yeah, he was like, boom.
That's right.
I had to make some adjustments, and I've made them, and we're going to continue to make them, and we're going to continue to grow together.
Absolutely.
And make this thing work.
It's working. It's working. I'm excited about it. Right now is a very good time to be in real estate, and I like to educate. So we are going to start, getting into, what is it that we do on a daily? Why people need us? What can we bring to the table? If people are having any questions about, okay, how do I start this process to buy my first home? How do I start this process to, maybe look and see how I can sell my home. Is there anything out there for once I sell? Who would I go to? What's my first step? So definitely we're going to be getting into that. We're going to be getting into, some steps that you can take even before, if you know that you're having some issues as far as credit, or, you just don't know exactly if you're where you need to be. We're going to help you with that. We're going to discuss that. So. Yes. So,
and like you said, trooper, that's you. You're a trooper.
I am. And I try to be.
You have the same morals that I do.
Yes.
Our passion, and you got to have a passion for this. That's our passion, to help people buy homes, and to see those smiles is just so fulfilling.
Man, there's nothing more fulfilling than to see someone that has worked so hard to get where they are at this point. And then buying a home is one of the biggest decisions that you could ever make for you and for your family.
It is.
Yes.
Yes.
So definitely we're gonna be answering some of those questions for you guys out there, and if you would like to call in with any questions, the number is 704-873-1400. Again, that number is 704-873-1400, and we are here to answer your questions.
We got news for you. WSIC News Talk Now.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. Christmas in July is coming to downtown Mooresville. The Mooresville Downtown Commission is hosting their annual July Sales and Sip and Shop event in downtown Mooresville on July 21st. For more info, visit downtownmooresville.com. Blue Moon Productions and Center Stage Alliance present Tom Dooley, a Wilkes County legend, opening July 20th at Matt Gray Auditorium in Statesville. Enjoy a classic story here in Statesville. For more information, visit centerstagealliance.org. Do you enjoy making pottery? Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius has Ceramics Open Studio. Select Tuesdays and Saturdays, you can become the clay artist you were always meant to be. You must register in person. For the full schedule, visit canearts.org. That's CAIN arts.org. Looking for something fun to do with your kiddo this summer? Birkdale Buds is hosting their weekly playtime in the plaza. Bring your preschool-aged children for playtime from 10:30 to 12 every Wednesday through October. Some of the activities include games, face painting, storytellers, magicians, arts and crafts, and more. There is no cost and no registration required. Bring a blanket and come join the fun. For more details, visit birkdalevillage.com. Do you like beach music, country music, blues, or rock and roll? You'll hear something you like during Statesville's Friday After 5 Summer Concert Series. On Friday, August 4th, Statesville native Danny Carr and the Skeleton Crew will be playing a free concert. The concert will be held in downtown Statesville on West Broad Street in front of the Mitchell Community College from 6 to 8:30. Have an event you'd like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
I'm Dan Sutton with your WSIC forecast. For tonight, we'll have a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 10 p.m., with a low around 70 and light west winds 5 to 8 miles per hour. New precipitation amounts of less than a tenth of an inch, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. Friday, sunny with a high near 91 and northwest winds 7 to 11 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour.
Hi folks, Pat Shannon inviting you to join me for the Home Ad Show. We help you sell things, buy things, celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, and have a lot of fun in the process. Weekday mornings from 9 to 11, here on News Talk WSIC.
We do it all for you. WSIC News Talk Now.
Hi guys, I am back. This is Shannon Keaton-Leach. I'm sitting in for Mr. Brian Summers with On the Record. We are discussing everything real estate today. Me and my guest, Miss Shanika Stewart-Graham. All right. So listen, I told you guys that we were going to dive into, first of all, what's the market like? Is it a time to buy or is it a time to sell? Or are we right in the middle? Can you benefit from both right now? So Miss Shanika's going to tell us about that.
Well, yes, it's a great time to buy and it's a great time to sell. And people always say, well, I'm going to wait until the home prices come down.
They're waiting on this big crash.
Yes. Well, prices aren't going to come down unless something catastrophic happened, in the world.
Yeah, like we had COVID. That's when prices, that's when everything was changed.
Exactly.
Rates went down, but.
Yeah, and even then, it was supposed to have crashed.
Yeah.
But it was the opposite, But they don't foresee a major crash and houses coming down super cheap like 2007 and those prices. But the good thing about buying now, even though the interest rate is higher, you do have an opportunity to refinance later if or when interest rates come down. And according to statistics, they do come down, but you just have to ride that wave.
You do.
Houses will continue to go up in equity.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, it won't be as fast as COVID days, but they will go up.
Yes,
they will continue to go up, gradually. So now is the perfect time to buy or sell a home.
It is, and I, just in talking to people on a daily basis, I try my best not to be so passionate about it that they think, oh my God, she's, really, really trying to make a buck here.
Right.
But, I'm passionate about it because rent is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, guys, I have had at least 3 or 4 calls today. Rent, I think the last person told me her rent was about $1,200 to $1,300.
Yeah.
And she also told me that her landlord told her that they were getting ready to raise that. So when it's time to re-sign that lease, it gets raised.
Yeah. And if the rent is $1,300 a month,
yes,
that's $15,600 a year.
How about that?
Just money thrown away.
Yep.
At least if
100% interest.
100%.
Get that.
Yeah. And people worried about the interest rate.
Right.
Yeah, you're paying 100% interest to someone else. Yeah, and that's in over 10 years, it's $156,000. You just gave to someone instead of investing it into a home, purchasing a home, and building equity.
Yes.
And potentially having tax credits.
Right.
Right. So there's a lot of great benefits. You in an apartment or renting a home, you can't go painting walls or putting up fences. And there's a lot of great benefits with owning a home.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And that's what I have told some of my clients. I'm like, listen, people are talking about the rate. I'm like, listen, North Carolina is one of the most moved to states.
Yes.
We are where it is, guys. The value of your homes, of the value of these homes are going to go up. They're going to go up, and look at how they're building, and look at how, we are what we used to read about other places being.
Exactly.
We are becoming that. So you want to get in whenever you can, whenever you know that budget-wise you can, because I know it takes money.
It does.
But also you have to look at the whole picture. I know that sometimes we get stagnant, we get settled into the place that we are, and before you know it, 10 years has passed.
Yes.
And you're still renting.
Yeah.
You're still giving that money to somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's not even yours at the end of the day. So when we're talking about renting versus buying, it's just one of those things where I try my best to come in and into the conversation with people very lightly.
Yeah, because some people there say, well, I don't have to worry about anything if I'm renting. The landlord, I would rather have to worry about something. It's mine. I'm taking care of it.
And
I
their
would,
way, yes.
I would rather have my own opposed to, somebody
Absolutely.
coming in my home.
telling me how to do,
yeah.
not to park on the grass, not to put nails in the walls, you can't, change the paint because it's not yours.
No. Light fixtures, anything. You
Nothing.
gotta do what they say do.
Yes, and anybody that knows, anything about me, and I freely tell my story. I rented for over 20 years, and if I had known now or known then what I know now, it would have been a building block because yes, we have to start somewhere. But it is something, and if you have somebody to tell you this, it's worth looking into.
It is.
It's worth starting. I tell people all the time, start your process.
Yeah.
Start your process, even if you know you're not there yet.
Find a realtor that you trust.
Yes.
Don't just think you can do this on your own because you can't. You don't know how to maneuver this. I mean, get someone that you trust and can guide you and is passionate about it, not someone who's just looking for $1, who's passionate to help you get into a home and will lead you in the right direction. Right.
And whenever I talk to people, I'm like, okay, even if you're not there right now, let's see how you're going to get there. Even if you're looking, guys, make a plan. That's it. And that's what I tell people. Even if you know that you're going to be wanting to buy or even thinking about it, if it's even a thought in your mind, contact a realtor.
Yes.
I come across so many people that say, well, I've been looking and I don't see. Contact a realtor first. It's not going to cost you anything to contact us.
Right.
We're really approachable, I would think.
Yeah, very approachable.
Very.
Yeah.
And you have to start. If you're out there and you're looking and you say, oh, I'm looking here, I'm looking there, there's just nothing, in my price range. You don't know until you ask, until you ask someone that knows, exactly what's going on.
That's so true. True.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are going to start with maybe just letting people know, how about if you're a year out, your lease is going to end, say February. Right now is actually pushing it.
Yeah.
If you're not in a position to start right now, maybe you have some things going on credit wise. Maybe you have to have a little bit longer on your job. You've been on your job for maybe a year and a half, and normally lenders will look at the last
2 years.
2 years, yes, the last 2 years. So just keep that in mind. That is one of the things that lenders look for. They do want to look at your last 24 months or 2 years of employment.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you know that's your goal to purchase a home for you and your family, start saving now.
Yes.
Cut out all the extras and just, your goal is to purchase a home.
Right.
Start saving now.
Absolutely.
Even if it's just $50 a paycheck, it's something.
It is.
It's something. That way, whenever you move into your home, you have money. You don't have to call anyone. Hey, can I borrow money to get my car fixed? You have savings.
That's
right.
It really is a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Because by then, even if your credit needed some work, by the time you get ready to buy your home, your credit is good enough to buy.
And you're ready.
Yes. You're ready. So your credit's in the right place.
You have savings.
You have savings.
Yep.
Yes, and you're going to have a new home. I spoke with one lady today. She was saying, I said, I know that school's coming up, and you're going to have to worry about buying stuff for school. I said, I know that Christmas is coming up. You're going to have to worry about that. She was like, well, Miss Shannon, that house will be our Christmas. I said, that's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about, because those kids.
And the kids will understand.
They do.
They're getting a new room,
Yard.
Yeah, and yard. So kids, they understand. They do.
They do. So
understand.
yes, that's so very important.
Yeah.
So when we come back, we are going to talk about some other things, to prepare for when you're in this process. So hold on one second. We'll be back.
Local and North Carolina news now on the new 105.9 100.7 WSIC. News Talk Now.
I'm Mike Jackson, WSIC News. New information obtained by Queen City News reveals more details about Madalena Kojikari, the 11-year-old girl from Cornelius who was last seen 7 months ago. Court records state a recorded jail call between Diana Kojikari and her mother show the two discussing a bag of money, withdrawing cash, and a theory that Christopher Palmer gave the girl away for money. This case remains a mystery. If you think you may have seen Madalena, call 704-892-7773. And a man died on I-40 in Johnston County last night when he stepped into the path of a box truck. The truck driver was visibly shaken when he told WRAL News that there was nothing he could do to avoid hitting the man. The driver will not be charged. Now sports with Joe Berg.
The FIFA Women's World Cup begins today. New Zealand and Norway have the first game of the tournament. The United States plays Vietnam tomorrow at 9 p.m. Also starting today, PGA Tour action from the U.S. Open.
WSIC weather, partly cloudy, a chance of showers and thunderstorms through tonight. Today's high, 88, with a low tonight of around 70. Sunshine returns for tomorrow, along with a chance for more rain. The high, 92. Mike Jackson, WSIC News.
Hello, everyone. This is Joshua Dobie from North Main Financial Group. We're blessed at North Main Financial Group that most of our clients come to us by referral. When folks have a good experience with us, they share that good experience with their friends, family, and colleagues. In doing so, when we're sitting with folks, then we're looking at their financial plan and seeing if it aligns with their goals and their desires for what yet lies ahead, be it college, be it retirement, or be it estate planning. If that sounds of interest to you, we'd love to hear from you. Reach out to us at northmainfinancial.com.
Would you like to change your health situation? Improve your current health with a wellness consultation with me, Fred Lowry, pharmacist and doctor of natural medicine. I'll work with you to reach your individual goals. This includes a review of your current medications, supplements, diet, and lifestyle choices. This is a progressive way to improve your current health position for your future. Great for individuals or couples wanting to make improvement. Call me at Lowry Drug in Statesville, 704-873-2247.
Hi, this is Susan. I'm excited to let you know that Lake Mountain Coffee is now available for private events. Our beautiful historic building with its 360-degree mezzanine has hosted many private parties, catered diners, and even an actual wedding. Please contact Andy at 704-252-1886 for more information. Thank you so much.
Folks, you know Randy Marion sells vehicles the King of Price way, but did you know our service department? We service vehicles the King of Price way. We sell tires, we sell brakes, we sell batteries, we sell the maintenance. We help you keep your vehicle on the road safe, ready to drive, whatever the season is. Randy Marion service departments have you covered. Come see us today because, folks, again, you know we sell the King of Price way and we do service the King of Price way.
King of Price, RandyMarionStatesville.com. How far will the left go to win 2024? Will they send out more stimulus checks or give away trillions more to left-wing groups? The simple truth is they don't care if your retirement is eroded down to a fraction of its value. They just want to win. Hi, Stephen K. Bannon. I want to encourage you to diversify your 401k or IRA out of paper assets and into a physical gold IRA. And the only company I recommend for gold IRAs is conservative-owned Birch Gold Group. To learn more, text the word HEDGE to 989898 to get their free info kit on gold IRAs. Do this now before Democrats have a chance to legislate away your life savings. Get your free info kit on gold IRAs by texting HEDGE to the number 989898. There's nothing to buy and no obligation at all. So use your agency. Take action now. Text the word HEDGE to the number 989898.
Paid for by Birch Gold Group.
The Y provides swim lessons for children and adults and adaptive swim programs for kids with special needs. Get started in the sport by signing up for a competitive swim team. Enjoy the season swimming at the Statesville Family YMCA, 828 Wesley Avenue.
Check out WSIC's new website at WSICnews.com.
With On the Record, I am Shannon Keaton Leach, aka your homegirl Shannon. I'm standing in for Mr. Brian Summers while he's out today. We are talking everything real estate today. I have my guest here, Miss Shanika Stewart Graham, and we are just, letting you guys know some things that are helpful tips, ways to go about, trying to own your own home. If you want to sell the home that you're currently in, possibly downsize, or, whatever the situation may be, we are here for that. So what were we talking about last, Shanika?
Speaking of selling your home, now is a great time because we're still getting multiple offers on homes.
Yes.
So it's a great time to buy. Don't think, it slowed down. Yeah, it did slow down, but we're still getting multiple offers on listings. So
definitely,
people are still buying.
They are, and that's happened to one of my clients several times. So it just lets us know that now is the time.
Now is the time.
Now is the time. And also, it lets us know that if you do decide to sell, you won't have such a hard time to turn around and be able to buy something.
Exactly.
You still have that negotiation there. You'll have that negotiation there to get into your home. Once you've sold it, you'll be able to possibly negotiate with the other party to maybe get some closing costs.
Exactly.
And some terms and things that you need as the buyer.
Exactly. So I know a lot of people ask, how long is the process to buy a home? Normal circumstances is 30 to 45 days. 30 to 45 days you can be in your home. So
yes.
It's a quick process, but
it is. It goes fast.
Yes. And working with us, we make it as seamless as possible.
Yes,
So,
yes.
And that makes a difference with who you work with. And
it does.
If it's going to be stressful or seamless. And we try 100% to make the process seamless as possible.
Yes, we do, because it can be, to say that it's not going to be anything that happens and, everything's going to, possibly some things can come along.
Yes. Yes.
Some things could come along.
Yeah.
But the end product is something
that end result.
Oh my God. Goodness.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that you won't mind. You'll look back, maybe not while you're going through it, but you will look back and be able to say, you know what? This is what we done.
And another thing, don't take me and Shannon word.
Right.
Ask all these homeowners around you.
Absolutely.
Who will say, I'm going back to rent?
I've not heard anybody.
No one. I don't know anyone
and
that would
you've
say,
been doing this for a very long time.
I would. I don't know anyone who would say, "Oh, I'm going back to rent."
Right.
No.
Especially not now.
Mm-mm.
Especially not now.
No.
So definitely that is food for thought.
Yeah.
If you are on the borderline, if you are, really thinking, I don't know how my credit is. So what would be the first step, other than, you found your trustworthy realtor?
Mm-hmm.
What would
and
be
hopefully that's me or you.
Absolutely. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
So yes, after you found a me or a Shanika.
That's right.
What else? What would you do next?
The next step would be to get approved.
Okay.
That's number one.
It is.
Because some people call me up and say, hey, I found this home. I love it. I want to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
And we go see it,
mm-hmm.
which I won't take you.
Right.
Because it's happened so many times. We go see that home. They fall in love with the home.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to the bank and they can't qualify for that particular home. And now they're crushed.
Right.
And now
everything is going to be compared to that one that they love.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to get them back to that excitement of going back out to purchase a home, it ruins the process.
Yes.
So, yes, the first thing is to get approved. And that can be with your current bank.
Right.
Which is Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whoever you bank with.
Exactly.
You can call them up,
mm-hmm.
the credit unions.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of credit unions out there that are great.
Mm-hmm.
Mortgage companies.
Right.
But we have all those resources.
We do.
So don't think, oh man, I don't know who I should call.
Right.
We have those resources. Shannon and I do.
Right.
So we'll help you through that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when they call their bank and they're okay, I want to apply for a mortgage loan. If they get that answer, and if they're thinking, I don't know, maybe I can do a little bit better somewhere else, tell us how that goes. Is their credit going to be pulled again?
Well, yes. If you go to a different institution, yes, your credit will be pulled again. This one bank can't use another bank's credit report.
Okay.
They have to pull their own.
Okay.
And
but will they be penalized for it each time? Like, do they have a certain amount of time?
I tell my people 14 days.
Yes.
It's a little longer, but I tell my people 14 days you can shop for a mortgage.
Okay.
And to see who gives you the best rate, the best terms.
Right.
And our team, we sit down with you and go over that and show you apples to apples.
That's right.
So you can make that decision. Okay, well, I'm going to go with my bank
Right.
or I'm going to go with this mortgage company.
That's right.
You can make that sound decision by
Exactly.
looking at the paper
Absolutely.
that's on the table.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yes, you do have that time period, about 14 days to be safe, to shop around and see, compare. And I always put it out there, you don't have to go with the first answer that you get.
Exactly.
Shop around.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And if you get denied at one bank, we have resources where you may get approved at another bank.
It happens.
So don't think, oh man, I got denied. It's over. No, it's not over.
And listen,
we will fight.
Absolutely. And that brings
to try to get you approved.
Yes, we definitely will. And that brings me to something that, I have spoken with a few people and, I've told them everything that we're talking about, sent them to apply. And I told them, once you apply, if you get denied, don't take that as a hard no.
Mm-mm.
Take that as a not right now. Ask them, ask the lender, ask the bank, what do I need to do to be approved?
Yep.
And that way, you know exactly what you need to be working on.
Yep.
So for those of you that I have talked to, and we talked about this process, and I haven't heard back from you, I'm coming looking for you.
Yes,
I'm coming looking for you, because we're gonna get there.
Yes,
we're
gonna get there.
Yeah.
And we don't want you to get down because you heard that no.
Absolutely.
Like Shannon said, it's not right now.
Yes.
So
yes. And so many people that I have spoken with that got a not right now, they're the ones that are closing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when we come back, we'll go over a couple more things. I'll see you soon.
Taking the lead in keeping you in touch. WSIC. News, talk, now.
Here is your WSIC community calendar. Christmas in July is coming to downtown Mooresville. The Mooresville Downtown Commission is hosting their annual July Sales and Sip and Shop event in downtown Mooresville on July 21st. For more info, visit downtownmooresville.com. Blue Moon Productions and Center Stage Alliance present Tom Dooley, a Wilkes County legend, opening July 20th at Matt Gray Auditorium in Statesville. Enjoy a classic story here in Statesville. For more information, visit centerstagealliance.org. Do you enjoy making pottery? Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius has Ceramics Open Studio. Select Tuesdays and Saturdays, you can become the clay artist you were always meant to be. You must register in person. For the full schedule, visit canearts.org. That's CAIN arts.org. Looking for something fun to do with your kiddo this summer? Birkdale Buds is hosting their weekly playtime in the plaza. Bring your preschool-aged children for playtime from 10:30 to 12 every Wednesday through October. Some of the activities include games, face painting, storytellers, magicians, arts and crafts, and more. There is no cost and no registration required. Bring a blanket and come join the fun. For more details, visit birkdalevillage.com. Do you like beach music, country music, blues, or rock and roll? You'll hear something you like during Statesville's Friday After 5 Summer Concert Series. On Friday, August 4th, Statesville native Danny Carr and the Skeleton Crew will be playing a free concert. The concert will be held in downtown Statesville on West Broad Street in front of the Mitchell Community College from 6 to 8:30. Have an event you'd like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
I'm Dan Sutton with your WSIC forecast. For tonight, we'll have a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 10 p.m., with a low around 70 and light west winds 5 to 8 miles per hour. New precipitation amounts of less than a tenth of an inch, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. Friday, sunny with a high near 91 and northwest winds 7 to 11 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour.
Good morning. Enjoy that morning coffee with Justin Kazepis.
Hope, how we doing this morning?
You know, it was a little rough period there, but I'm getting my happiness back, and you're absolutely helping.
It's Good Morning LKN, weekdays 7 to 9 a.m. on WSIC. Go beyond the headlines. WSIC. News, talk, now.
Hi, everybody. We are back. This is On the Record with Miss Shannon Keaton Leach, a.k.a. your homegirl Shannon, and I am sitting in for Mr. Brian Summers today. We are talking everything real estate with Miss Shanika Graham, and we've covered some pretty good topics as far as real estate goes, and just to help some people out that may be on the fence. We are now I was just talking to Shanika, and a lot of people ask us, do you know about any first-time homebuyer programs? So can you talk to us about that?
Yes, absolutely. There's many first-time home buying programs out there. Some through the state. Some mortgage companies offer down payment programs within their institution.
They do.
Some banks, some credit unions. There's a $8,000 down payment assistance program going on right now. I know State Employees Credit Union offer 100% financing for their members. But, we always check with the institutions because things do change every day.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely,
we have to check with them to make sure they're, the state is still offering or that institute is still offering their down payment assistance program. But there's many programs out there to help first-time home buyers.
Right.
And to be considered a first-time home buyer is the last 3 years. You haven't owned a home within the last 3 years.
And some people think that, okay, so I owned a home once 10 years ago.
Yep.
Well, guess what? You can be considered a first-time home buyer once again, as long as it's been 3 years.
You sure can.
Newsflash, people.
Yeah.
You can be considered a first-time home buyer if it has not been in the last 3 years.
Right.
Anytime beyond that, you're good.
That's right.
So, with that being said, and speaking of the assistance, some of that assistance is, you have to pay it back. Some of it you don't, depending upon
depend on the program.
Yes,
I mean there's programs out there up to $50,000 down payment assistance.
Yes.
So, but okay, say you buy a house for 200. Well, say you're approved for 200,000. You get down payment assistance. Now you can buy a house for 250,000.
Right.
So then, if you're like, well, I don't want to pay it back. You got to think, you bought this house for $250,000.
That's right.
If you try to sell it in 10 years, it should be worth more than $250,000.
Absolutely.
So if you sell the house for $300,000, yeah, you pay that $50,000 back.
Right.
But then, look what you made.
Exactly.
And some of it, if you stay in the home so many years, it go away.
Right,
it just depends on the program.
It does.
So there's a lot of different programs out there for first-time home buyers.
It is. It most certainly is. So just know that there is assistance there if needed. You can always, I know I've had some clients that have bought down their interest rate.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes. You can buy down your interest rate. The lender will tell you how much you need to put down to get the rate to a certain percentage.
Right.
Some builders are buying down the rate to get you in.
That's right. As an incentive.
Yes. So, can you imagine? And if someone buying your rate down from 6% down to 3% or 4%,
I've had some clients to do that.
Yes.
And in this day and time, with the way the market is right now, and having that negotiation there, that may be something you can negotiate with the seller.
Exactly.
To buy your rate down.
Exactly. But remember, the lender can explain all of that further.
Yes.
They have the money, we have the houses. So.
Absolutely.
So yes, they can explain that more in more detail of how that works.
Absolutely.
But we will guide you.
Yes, to the right person that will be
every step. Right.
Definitely.
That's
so these people, they're ready to go, and once they find this house, how much money are they going to need for closing?
Well, it depends on the bank.
Right.
If you're not getting down payment assistance and you're going through a bank, mortgage company, and some credit unions, you have to put 3.5% down.
Okay.
Or 3%. So it's 3 to 3.5% down for down payment assistance.
Okay.
I mean, for down payment.
For down payment.
And then you would need closing costs.
Right.
These are your costs.
Right.
And associated with the loan.
So you have to pay you have to have those out of pocket up front.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And most lenders, say 3% of the purchase price. But again, we would ask that particular loan officer or lender how much you need for closing costs.
Right.
And there's ways to get rid of the closing costs or get your closing costs paid.
Right.
So there's so many ways you can get into a home with $2,000,
Listen.
I mean, there's so many strategies we can sit down with you, go through your circumstances.
Yes.
Because everybody's situation is different.
It is.
But if we sit down with you.
Yes.
And go through and see where you are, we know which way is best for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that is the key. It's the making that connection, making that communication, instead of, thinking, oh, I can go and look for a house myself. Or I'm on the internet and I'm looking at these prices and oh my gosh, they're ridiculous. But okay, rent, own. So you have to think of, where you are.
And I've heard so many horror stories of people trying to do it on their own without a realtor.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
Once you in a contract or at that builder without that realtor, we can't come in.
Yes.
At that time.
Yes. And could you tell people really quick, when they go to a builder, when you go to one of these model homes,
need an agent. The agent that's on site represents the seller.
Yes, people.
Just like if you're riding down the road, you see a sign in the yard, oh, I'm going to call and see how much that house is.
Don't do it.
I know. You call and you tell, oh, I'm approved for $500,000 and the house is $450,000. They're not going to negotiate.
No.
You just told that agent and she got to go back and tell her seller.
Right.
Hey, they're approved for $500,000.
Right.
We're not going to negotiate.
They're not on your side.
Yeah,
they may act like
you need someone to represent you.
Yes, you need an advocate for you, and
Yes.
that's what we are here for. So please remember to get in touch with, if not a me or a Shanika, someone that you can trust to lead you and guide you. We are also going to be speaking at a community economic empowerment seminar. Shanika and I and the rest of our team, we will be speaking. There will also be people there talking about insurance, taxes, credit, both personal and business. This is this Saturday. We're also going to have breakfast from starting at 8 until 9, while supplies last, of course. So yes, again, that will be a community economic empowerment seminar. It is here in Statesville. It is at the Unity Center, and that is on Salisbury Road. We will be there on this Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. There will be breakfast, and then we will get right into the seminar at 9 a.m. And it will be free, so you don't have to pay for anything. Come out and listen. Tell others to come out and listen. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is definitely power. Thank you, Miss Shanika, so much.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
great.
Yes. And you can always be in touch with us at stuartgraham.com. You can get in touch with me or Shanika that way. I guess that would be the easiest way to
StuartGrahamRealty.com.
Yes, StuartGrahamRealty.com.
And it's STEWARTGRAHAM Realty.com.
That's right.
And
that's
you can see me and Shannon both on there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you actually tomorrow.